Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while, but we are back now with our new season in the tier 9 level that we're at. We're going to get stuck into that in a second. Hopefully you guys managed to check out the tactics video that we released, which was highlighting and showcasing the tactic that got us promoted last season. I think people liked it and had quite a lot of views on that, so thanks very much if you managed to do that. So without further ado, we're going to get stuck in and take a look at this new season. Okay guys, so here we are. First thing of note, I guess, is that you can see we're in the English Essex Senior League. A little bit of a weird one considering that we are Prestwich and we're in Manchester, but for whatever reason the game has put us into the Essex Senior League. Fine, okay, that's what we've got. That's what we'll deal with. As you can see, we are third favourites to get promoted this season. Only the top team get promoted. The bottom two getting relegated back down to level 10. But yeah, we're up there at 11 to 5, and I think we've got a decent chance of getting ourselves back-to-back promotion. As I have said before, I think there's not much in the teams down at this level. And actually, the division that we were in, I think, was really competitive, which is why it took us 5 seasons or so to get ourselves promoted out of it. So hopefully, yeah, we can build a bit of momentum, just carry on going now. I'm not going to be changing too much, I don't think. I'll go through the new players I've brought in, and I have developed a new tactic as well, but it won't be my primary tactic. I'm going to stick with the one that served us so well last season. But yeah, just thought I'd give you a little shot of the league that we are in and where the predictions are for us this season. Our first game's actually against Walsall the Willows down here at 25 to 1s. They're sort of around, predicted to come around 13th or 12th. I had to have a look at this because obviously I've got no idea of the strength of the teams in this division. It's not a division that I've been following. So I needed to understand, am I predicted to come right down the bottom, in which case I might be wanting to be a bit more cautious in my matches, or am I predicted to be really strong, in which case I'm going to be more attacking? It's the latter, so that's good. My positive and more attacking tactics are gonna stay with us. So yeah, that's good news. Let's get stuck into the squad and we'll go through the new recruits that we've got. I might do this in the tactics screen actually, probably easiest. I think this is possibly the strongest team that I might be starting the season with. A couple of players, maybe not, but yeah. So as you can see, up front we've still got 2 friends, Owen and Jack. Mudu Cham still there as well, potentially giving a bit of competition for Jack Friend in the target man role, or even Owen Friend in the advanced forward role. The first new signing you can see, we've just signed him. We've brought in Hasler Craig. He can play anywhere across the midfield, which is great, and even in the attacking midfield and attack right and left roles, which is good because that means he fits into pretty much any tactic that we play. Even if it's our cautious one, he can play in one of those 2 winger positions, and his favourite position is there on the left wing. Best as a defensive winger, but I don't really play that. Primarily would be used in the winger. It's a support, but I would play him in attack. So he's a 2.5 star. Might not think, oh, that's amazing. He's 28 years old, so he's not really got much potential to grow. The reason for bringing him in was I felt he was better than Dan Franks, although Dan Franks has served us well. I just felt we needed that an extra body for competition, but also just that little bit of extra quality. As you compare them, you can see it looks like Dan Franks might be slightly better on that. The attributes, he's significantly better technically. Free kicks are 16, corners 15. So I've got myself a set piece taker, haven't I? He's 12 in penalty taking. His crossing's marginally better, dribbling not so good. Yeah, he's there or thereabouts, but generally his technique is better. Technically, he's better. The mental side of it, he's actually slightly worse. Dan Franks is just as good by the looks of it, if slightly better. And then physically, Dan Franks is slightly better as well. So you think, oh, Dan Franks is a better player. But when you look at the reviews, we're getting 3 stars versus 2 stars. So I've got to listen to what my coaches are saying, I suppose. And yeah, he was an extra body. I think the key for me was that I haven't got any backup for Shenton on the right wing, and he can play on the right wing pretty well. If we look at his coach report as a midfield right, as an inverted midfield right, he's at arguably better than Shenton even. Well, Shenton's got potential. So that's where, yeah, that was. He's going to get plenty of games for me this season, filling in and even, being a first choice on one of the two wings. So that was the reason behind that. Adam Henry. So we were on the hunt for a new midfielder. Came across this guy. Again, you think, he's only 3 stars. He's not a world beater, but he's only 21. So he has got a bit of potential to grow. His potential's higher. He's better with a look. He comes across as the best midfielder, although he's not that much better than Towers and Colclough. I felt I needed to have another player. Colclough and Towers were by far my best two midfielders, and the others aren't good enough. We obviously signed Louis Hayes, didn't turn out to be what we were hoping for. So Adam Henry's come in, and I'm happy to pick 2 out of 3 of them, or even when we go to the 3 central midfielders, all 3 of them. So that's good. He's a decent signing. Just have a quick look at his attributes. What's he got for us? So his passing is good. His first touch is good. Yeah, he's good at making the right decision. Quite aggressive. Determination. So they think as a central midfielder in the attack role, which is okay. Support role's decent as well. Obviously, that is Edwin Towers' best position. So it might be that I look to play Adam Henry in my deep line playmaker role, where he's obviously not quite as good, but he's decent. Colclough obviously plays there, but Colclough likes to be a bit more of a ball-winning midfielder. I've got a few options there anyway. He can fill in both central midfield roles, which is nice to have that flexibility. Into defence then, the other signing we've made is this guy, Aaron Cunningham. So he is a massive upgrade, I think. Ben Tunnicliffe's been fantastic for us, no doubt about that. But now we've got Cunningham in. He's just a cut above, really. Can see he plays. He's 4 stars, no nonsense centre back, central defender. I'm hoping those two form a really solid partnership at the back. And yeah, just a real upgrade. Very pleased to get him in. What is he? 27. So he's not got potential really to go any further than he can. He's very much going to be a star player for us. I think he's on pretty decent wages as well. Let's just have a look what we put him on. £150 appearance fee. So he's at least £100 appearance fee more than anybody else in the team. Managed to get his unused substitute fee down, which was decent because didn't really want to be paying him all that if he's on the bench. Clean sheet bonus 20 quid again, quite high, but we're nowhere near using our wage budget up, so I'm happy to give him that. That's pretty decent, and that's pretty much it, to be honest with you, on the new arrivals. Might expect, where is he? Matt Cook to get a bit more game time. They said about putting him out on loan, but I can't at this level. It won't let me. I probably would have otherwise. But yeah, he might get, especially if there's an injury up front, he might just get himself a bit more game time this year. How old is he now? He's 18. He's only 1 star, but he's got good finishing. And you just see, I expect, another season on for him. He should be getting a few more minutes. So yeah, just obviously got the tactics. Obviously, that's the main tactic that we've been using, that you're all familiar with. That's the alternative tactic when we go against a better team than us. This tactic number 2 used to be our long ball, we need a goal tactic, basically. Last sort of half an hour of a game, 15, 20 minutes, whatever. We need a goal. This is what we go to. I've changed it. So now I have basically, that is still the tactic, but it's not long ball anymore. This tactic, the idea behind it is just to get more bodies forwards and higher up the pitch. So we go back to 3 centre-backs in this formation. We managed to get 2 strikers and 2 wingers high up the pitch and 3 central midfielders. It's obviously a little similar to that with the bodies up the pitch, but it takes a fullback and sticks him further up, really. So yeah, it's in terms of the tactic, I've built it myself. It's not, it's a custom clean slate. It's not a cookie cutter tactic. So yeah, we'll see how it gets on. We look to basically get the ball wide. That was my idea, is I want to get the ball wide with this tactics. I want to play it out defence. We've got a couple of ball playing defenders. We're going to push the ball out into the wings, and get them working the ball into the box. I might change that to early crosses. We'll see how we get on. But passing into space, looking to really exploit the width. We're virtually not fully wide, but we're wide as we can be. These defenders set to peel as wide as they can. So yeah, the 3 cover the back. I've got a holding midfielder there, just in case as well in Colclough with the ball winning. So yeah, that's the idea of that tactic. We'll see how we get on. Obviously, if it's all going Pete Tong with my main tactic, it might become my main tactic. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. That's pretty much all the developments wrapped up, guys. So we'll come back in a second for the first game of the season and see how we get on. Okay then, guys, so here we go. First game of the season, away to Walshaw the Willows. I've stuck pretty much with the team that served us so well. The only difference is that Cunningham's come in at centre-back to partner, forget my words out, Tunnicliffe. Stuck with Franks on the left, Shenton on the right, Towers and Henry in the middle, Colclough not quite ready. So that is the team we're going with. Hopefully we can put in a strong performance, kick the season off in a positive way and put down a marker, really, for the league. How is that not a free kick, by the way? Go on, lads. Shenton on the right, Henry now. Ball over the top to own friend. Oh, can he score? He's offside. Yeah, he's offside. Okay. On the front foot to start with, though, which is decent. But now here come Walshaw. Passing it around, chipped over. Cunningham heads away. Shenton on the right to Henry. Ball forwards to own friend into feet. Gets tackled, but he keeps the ball. Henry again. Jack Friend through to Owen Friend. He's through on goal. Shoots, scores, and he carries on just where he left off last season. Gone up a division, but it does not matter. Owen Friend is still a goal machine. Nicely done by Henry into Jack Friend. First time pass, beats the offside trap, and he just rifles it past the keeper, who sort of looked like he guessed and guessed wrong. Fantastic start in the first 7 minutes. Corner now, Jack Friend. Tunnicliffe scores. Yes. Get in, boys. This is the start we wanted. Don't quite know what happened. Did the keeper get a touch? Or did it come off the post? What happened there? He heads it. Looks like I don't know. Keeper does touch it and it goes in off the post. Bit of a weird one. But 2-0. We're cruising. 4 shots, 4 on target. Nothing from Walshaw. They're having the possession, to be honest. They seem to be bossing the possession, but they're not doing anything with it. Owen Friend again. He's through on goal. 3-0. Nice and easy. Gavin Stones with the assist this time from fullback. Looked like there was a bit of a foul on maybe Jack Friend. What happened here then? So Stones plays it over the top. Jack Friend gets blocked off. Maybe not a foul, but Owen Friend's there. Picks it up, drives through, slots it into the corner. Easy mode. Good finishing. Obviously, our expected goals is only at 0.97, but we've scored 3. So superior finishing, serving us well. They have not had a shot on target. They've bossed they've had more possession, completed more passes, but they've just not done anything with it. Let's crack on, see where we get to at 60. Edwin Towers wasn't having the best of games, 6.5. So maybe Colclough could come in for him. He's not playing his favourite position, is he, Colclough? Owen Friend now down the wing, into the area. Is it a penalty? No, shoots. Lashes it wildly wide there with his left foot. Passing around now at the back for Walshaw. Can they work their way up the pitch? It goes back to the goalkeeper. What's he going to do? Is he going to punt it? No. Keeps it simple to Haynes over the top. Oh, Wardley's through. Wardley, great block. Great block from Tunnicliffe. Forces him wide to Wilson. The cross comes in this time though, and Wills is there at the back post to tuck it in. Metz lost his man. Could we have stopped the cross? But Metz just lost his man. Tunnicliffe does brilliantly to force him out to Wilson. Franks is there, gets beaten, and wow, Metz is just asleep at that back post, isn't he, really? Not ideal, but we have got the cushion, although they're coming on strong now. Walshaw with another highlight. Throw in. Barkus, Murray, Barkus, Wardley. Oh dear, oh dear. It is 3-2 in a blink of an eye. And they have played some slick football there, you've got to say. Barkus, back to Murray. And then, was he offside? Obviously not. Wardley in the middle. It's all a mess, the defending. We might have to change the tactic here. We might just have to go to... Do we go to our cautious tactic? bring off. Who's playing badly? Shenton's a 6.6. Dan Franks is a 6.2. Oh dear, that is not good. Can Jack Friend play left? He wants to play right, doesn't he? Shenton's playing a 6.6. He's not playing great, so we're going to... might have to make a double sub. So we're going to bring Cham on left. Bring Colclough on for Franks in mid. Right, we'll go with this. I need to buck our ideas up here. We're going to have to put a shout in. I've forgotten about shouts. Let's put a shout in and demand more. Throwing for them in their own half. Webster in midfield. Finds Barkas and Wardley. They're passing the ball through us quite easily here, but Metz picks the ball up now. Punts it long. Not good. Can't be just punting it long. He could have played it into the winger. Cunningham with the header, but they've got it in midfield again. Webster out to Wilson this time. Tracked by Stones, nicely done, but it's just punting the ball forwards. It's no good. Wardley now, it's just coming back at us. Wills is in. The block's there. Made the block. Boy's not playing well now. Suddenly, just this confidence has evaporated. Metz with a deep free kick. Oh, Cunningham hits it long to Owen Friend. He's in the channel. Back to Henry. Can we build something now? Goes back to Metz. Oh dear. Colclough. Jack Friend. Passing it around reasonably well now. Towers, Colclough. Over the top. Owen Friend. Oh, he's wide. That was his hat-trick chance. Would have given us probably the game, but he couldn't convert. Another bit of possession now. Jack Friend. Can he cross? Does he shoot? It's a penalty, surely. He's red card, surely. He's on a yellow. Yes, he's been sent off. We've got a penalty. Owen Friend for the hat-trick. Sticks it away. Yes. Get in. Well, that was a pivotal moment in the match, you feel. They were right back in it, Walsall, with those two quick-fire goals after half-time. But now a red card. And then the hat-trick penalty from Friend should put the game to bed. And on that note, do I get to bring Hassler-Craig on? Probably do, don't I? So we might give Jack Friend a rest, I think. Or Owen Friend. Maybe Owen Friend. I think Jack Friend needs a bit more game time. So we'll stick Jack Friend up front. Hassler-Craig can come in on the right wing there. That's the third sub. All done and dusted. So we should be able to see this game out comfortably now. Getting some minutes in for some key players. Cham with the corner. Nothing doing. Tunnicliffe can recycle it. Get to Jack Friend. Oh, disallowed. He's offside. It was a lovely finish. A great run. And then nice little sort of half volley in off the post, but he was offside, unfortunately. Cunningham could have done with coming off. But we're pretty much there. Injury time now. A 4-2 victory. Could have been more comfortable. We got a bit worried there at the start of that second half when Walsall came right back into it. But we changed the tactics and it actually worked, I think. I know that obviously the penalty and the red card was a massive changing point in the game. But looking at the expected goals, we did dominate. We should have won comfortably and we did in the end. So can't complain. Good win, boys. Point that finger. Nicely done. And where does that leave us after the first game of the season? Are we top or are we not on goal difference? Where are we at? We are top on goals scored from Clapton. I think was it Clapton and Basildon were the two that were first and second favourites, perhaps? Maybe. Anyway, good start to the season. It's exactly what we wanted. Okay, guys, so I think I'll leave the video there. Gone on long enough now. I will come back with probably a mid-season update and see how we get on. Obviously, it's looking decent, I think. We've started well. Predicted position's third, so we should be challenging for promotion. So hopefully that can be the case. Yeah, if you've liked what you've seen, please leave a like on the video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And I will catch you guys for the next one. Cheers.